Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. I am back home, and now I'm finally able to cook something after I fed Oscar earlier. But now I've got to feed the cats, don't I? Someone always wants food in this house, that's for sure. And oftentimes it's me, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know, you'll get some. I'm aware. Uh-huh. I know. I know. Okay. Not afraid. Not afraid. What? Yes. That's slow it down. Slow it down. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Funny, good to see you. Sorry that I'm so excited with Funny. I'm excited all of you are here. I just haven't seen Funny in a while, so I was worried about you. Glad to see you. Yes, I'm already back. Between I was thinking about coming back like later, but I got home much earlier as I thought, or than I thought, and I'm hungry. That's the main reason. I'm just a hungry fella. Doesn't look too great anymore, but I'm not cook it. No matter what. Oh nee, I forgot. I forgot to buy onions. Hi, Manu. Little busy with a lot of work. Yeah, I was assuming that you're busy. I feel like you're always busy with work. I went on live yesterday and did talk with Shuriken and Kujo. Oh, really? Oh, now I feel like I missed out. I didn't see that you were live. Sometimes YouTube doesn't show me. It's usually when I just randomly see it when I scroll around. I want to make red cabbage, but I'm out of onions. And can anyone cook without onions? I don't think so. It's not good to cook without onions. Onions are a staple. They're like a lifesaver. I have a little bit of onion. Not this much. This has to do, I guess. So, oh well. The world's gonna keep on spinning, even when I don't have onion. Hopefully. Hi, yeah, bro. I'm 67. How about you? You look fresh and younger. The gym session seems to be working. I don't know. Well, it definitely does something positive to me. I feel like the gym keeps people look fresh. Not saying I do, I'm just saying in general. Gym is definitely good. Exercise in general, no matter what you do. But yeah, weight training is definitely good. Rusty, no. Rusty, no. Rusty, no. 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 Okay. It's trying to eat the food of the little one. Hi, Jonathan. You got onion to make rice later? Yum. Sounds good. 105. Nice. Good for you. Look at us. Grandmas and grandpas here in the chat or here in the stream. Hi, Luigi. Howdy, Kara. A rooting tooting day. Sure do. Just a little bit of work, nothing crazy, so cannot complain. I'm making apple cabbage, so we're making Apfelkraut, or kraut, as Americans would say. Red cabbage, of course, my favorite, and mashed potatoes. But I'm gonna make the mashed potatoes a little bit with like Americanized, I guess. I have cream cheese I need to get rid of. So I'm gonna make them with cream cheese and sour cream. Ohio gets 1% sunlight and now is the time. Yeah, I'm glad you get 1% sunlight at least. Can't stand for long, I need to go out and get some sunlight. I got you. Enjoy the sunlight. I'm never gonna keep anyone from going out. being out in nature is the most important thing to do for a human, I think. So whenever you get a chance, go outside and get some sunlight, but don't burn because the UV can be really high, but it's 17:30 for you now, so you don't have anything to worry about. Hi Klaus, Grüße nach Deutschland. German making American mashed potatoes. This is going to be good. We'll see. I'm sure I'm gonna get some hate from Americans here for not doing it the proper way, but just in case, I get the spoon to defend myself. Thank you, Luigi. Okay. Hi, Bassa. Yes, Luigi, I'm making German red cabbage, like apple cabbage and mashed potatoes. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that too. I got some vegan sausages, like some little plant-based sausages. And I know it doesn't taste the same. We all are aware of that, but it's still tasty. And no animal has to lose its life for my little dinner tonight. Isn't that great? So let's all not complain about it and be joyful. The world is a uh, place where everyone's upset nowadays anyway, so let's not be upset. Hey, Gregor. Can you give 5 punches? I probably could, but once I start that and I get like all the weird requests of people asking me to do stuff, so this is not one of those last streams where I do stuff for on request. Nothing against you, just in general. Once you get started with that stuff, there's no end. It's like when people ask me to either put my hair up or put my hair down, or ask me what socks I'm wearing. I'm like, do you have to know that? I don't think so. Not saying it's the same thing, obviously. Just trying to explain where I'm going with that. Facebook friends. Don't ignore your cats. I just fed my cats. My cats just had food. They're just trying to beg for a second portion of food. But I already gave them quite a bit. So thank you for the new sub, Muhammad. I'm not ignoring them, but trust me, they're meowing at me all day long. At one point, you would probably not react to that too. Moose, what are you doing? What are you doing in there? I need to show you that. That is good. Watch out, Bird. What are you doing in there? How did you even squeeze in there? She's sitting in the trash. We see you. Yeah? Jew. Jew, you little monsters. Yes, I'm wearing socks with sandals. Get over it. I'm German. I have a special permission to do that. Hi to Indonesia. Thank you very much. You listen to Drake? Rarely. The old stuff I thought was really good back then, but Basti, you don't have to go in there. He's copying the little one now. I'll show you. They're too funny sometimes. They crack me up. Basti, you're way too big to go in there. You're gonna get stuck. I just fed you. Even they were realizing that they're like, man, she has a good point. We actually did get fed. So there's that. Hi Wayne to London. What music do you listen to? Mm, hmm. I listen to all kind of music. Here in Tennessee, you involuntarily listen to a lot of country music because whenever you go grocery shopping or anywhere in this place, you will hear country music. But so I'm warming up to it. Um, I listen to a lot of British music, I would say. A lot of I'm kind of over my indie phase a little bit. Going back to like 70s, 80s. I'm enjoying that a lot. A lot of just like lo-fi jazz on the TV sometimes, like I'm doing right now when I'm by myself and I'm just cleaning or doing house chores, something that doesn't distract me. Um, what else? I listen to Japanese music too, so all kinds of stuff. It's hard to say. It depends on my mood. Now we're going to have an influx of socks and sandal lovers. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Socks and sandals rock. They're can't beat that. You have the comfort of a sandal, but also the snugness and the coziness of a sock at the same time, but it's still open and airy, you know? Like you feel still feeling like you're at the beach wearing your sandals, but and no one's gonna look at your toes. So that's the benefit. Like no creeps. That's what I'm trying to say. Are socks a bra for toes? You let me know. Thank you, Mr. Emmon. People do like that for some reason. I don't know why. Mm, I mean, I like mine, but just because they're there and I can walk with them, but it's not that I like understand why it's like like a special thing. But do I understand everything that people like or that's going on in the world? No, I'm sure I like things that other people don't like. And good thing that we're all different, right? Mm, I need to wash my apple. Which apple to use? I'm gonna use Gala. Galas are actually good apples for apple cabbage. Uh, yeah, apricot. Use two of those little ones. Okay. Hey man, how about the turkey? All I can say is teşekkür, if that is correct. I don't even know. Alrighty, let's get started. Let's start with the apricot and then we'll do the mashed potato or make the mashed potatoes because I like the kraut to cook a little bit longer. It just gets better flavor if you cook it for a little bit longer. What do you want again? Why are you screaming at me? How was everyone's day? Did you all work today? Did you have a day off? Did you eat something today? And if yes, what did you eat today? Hi, Dragon. Right, right, right. Hey, Rika, any tips as a female? What should I give to my female friend on her birthday to make her happy? She's a German. It's hard to say. I mean, it depends on, do you know what she likes? Is she more like an outdoorsy person or any hobbies that she has? Or is there anything that you guys usually do together that you can I don't know. I like to gift or receive things that, you can do together instead of, materialistic stuff, like concerts or, like, tickets to something, like movie tickets, something that you can do together because then you can also do it together and spend some quality time together, which is always the most precious gift anyways. Just a cute card and then just, like, tell her that she can pick a date or. Hi, Muhammad. Are you upset for sending those sad faces? Does someone tickle your feet in your house regularly? I literally just talked about that in the last live stream, I think. I said that we don't tickle people, that tickling people is never a good idea. Those people that barely know you and they're like, are you ticklish? Are you ticklish? You're like, help. You see those tickle fingers. Are you ticklish, huh? It's like one of the creepiest things someone could ever do to you. So anyone that's a tickler, please stop. Tickling is some form of I don't even know what category that belongs to. Um, does anyone enjoy being tickled? I have never met a person in my life that would say they like being tickled. Donald, calm down, my friend. First of all, no one cares. And second, no one cares. Poor BT has to deal with that. All it does, Donald, I know that's not your real name, but um, all that does is just that someone that's a moderator has to deal with all your literally shitty comments. And that's just annoying. That's all it is, really. Like, it doesn't make anyone laugh or have any sorts of positive feelings towards you or think you're cool or funny or anything. It's just really annoying, yeah. Oh, that's a juicy apple. I almost got my eye. Hi, Joseph. My favorite American restaurant. Are you talking about chain restaurants, like one that everyone would know? Because I have some good local ones that I like, but I guess we're referring to chain restaurants, otherwise you wouldn't um know what I'm talking about. So let me think. Mm, if I'm feeling super unhealthy and I just got back from Germany or something and I'm craving fast food or I think the reason why I like it, so it would be Wendy's probably is one of them. Because when I first came to America, Wendy's was the very first thing I've ate here when I got here. So I got picked up from the airport and there was Wendy's menu in the car. And I remember eating that. And I was like, man, they definitely know what they're doing. It definitely, I could definitely taste the freedom in this food. The freedom of putting whatever ingredients you want into that burger that are illegal in other countries or very restricted in other countries. The freedom of putting as much fat and calories into something as you like. And you know, it was really good. Tasty. Not healthy, but tasty. So I guess it has a nostalgic reason for me that I like Wendy's. Not saying I like them as a company. I think they're just, bad for ruining people's health and making people addicted to the food. But once in a while, it tastes really good. My top is hypnotizing. Are the stripes on it? Is it like looking weird on camera? Like, does it like kind of like, you know how sometimes when something's stripes or like a weird pattern, it kind of like moves or something? I rarely eat Wendy's. Did you have chicken sandwich or hamburger? Let me think. So I had fries for sure. I like the Wendy's fries. I had a Frosty, like a chocolate Frosty with it. And I dipped my fries into the chocolate Frosty. That was another thing where I was like, "Ooh, yeah, the land of the free." I'm dipping my fries into the chocolate Frosty, which felt a little illegal, but it was really tasty. And I had one nugget just to try it. And since I don't like to eat meat, I had a bite of a burger. Like I think it was a Baconator burger. I didn't eat it, but I want to try it just to see how like an American burger would taste like. And it was hard to stop, even though I don't like meat. That was really addictive. I was like, oh man. Ooh, chewy. Joe, super rarely, only if I'm like invited at people's houses and they cook something, or if I'm traveling and it's like a specialty and I get invited by people or something. But I just don't buy it myself. I don't buy meat only for my animals. But personally, I enjoy eating anything that's plants, just out of personal choice. Right. Right. Y'all. Do I not have my grammar rules in my chat anymore? Did I remove those? Maybe I did. I'll bring them back. Pork chop. This is small cabbage. So once we get that started, we'll boil our potatoes, and that shouldn't take too long because I'm gonna chop them very small. And then we'll have our mashed potatoes done in 20 minutes or so, I would say. Do you guys ever cook red cabbage? Like not making coleslaw, but like cook it, like fried or something. It's really good. Hi. What's happening, Honeytop? Marco, am I missing out on something? The national food of Germany. Phew. Can any of my Germans here answer that for me? National food of Germany. I don't know if there's a national food in Germany because Germany is really very different, depends on where you are. One day she went to jungles and her cats were all alone at home. Yeah. I went to a friend's house to help them out with something. We had a day there for like 5 hours. Has no one ever been at work and leave their cats alone at home for 5 hours or 6 hours? Yeah. Um, I never eat cabbage unless in my salad. That's what most people, I think, especially in America. I feel like people do eat red cabbage, but usually in coleslaw or just like on top of like salad topping or something, like raw. But I'm telling you, red cabbage tastes so much better when it's cooked. It is a very interesting flavor. So try it. Schnitzel, I mean the ingredients. So schnitzel is originally made with veal, baby cow meat. But oftentimes it's pork. If you want to make it um cheaper and less uh you know eating baby cows. Um which in the end is the same thing because eating animals is eating animals, but I don't know, eating baby cows is kind of like a different kind of cool in my opinion. But oh, it all depends on how you look at it. Kind of spares them the life of being in mass production for like 15 years or so, or the milk industry. So it depends on how you want to see it, I guess. But um, so schnitzel is just veal or pork, and then you just add breadcrumbs to it, and like you put it in flour and then egg and then breadcrumbs, and then you fry it in a lot of butter. Hey Terry to Florida. Why don't you? Right, Marco, I agree. Maybe just do it yourself. That would be easier. I opened the fridge 5 times a day just in case new food spawned. Ahmed, I feel that very much. Hi, Italian tutor, I remember you. Ciao. Parmigiano Reggiano. I have to say it when you're here. Just to make the blood boil. You know me. I cannot resist saying it. Today we're not using any Italian ingredients, so don't worry. That's the only time I'm saying it. Birria tacos. Yeah, I tried that one time. A friend made birria, and that was really delicious. It's very much like the German version of goulash. It's really good, tasty, tasty, tasty. Are you redhead? No, I'm blonde, like dark blonde, but my hair gets brighter in summer when the sun shines on it. Why do I run out of money before I run out of month? That's something everyone deals with, I think, or most people at least. Some people have so much they can never run out of money, but that's more on the rare side, I guess. But yeah, opening the fridge to hoping that something spawned in there or something you just missed something in there that you didn't see earlier. Or someone put some delicious food in there while you were out of the house. I do that too. And I don't even know why I do that. Sometimes I do that with my pantry, and then I go to my freezer, then my fridge, and I just repeat that cycle over and over again until I end up eating a banana or an apple. And I'm like, yeah, why not? It takes me a while to eat fruit. I'm not a fruit eater. I really wish I was, but it's usually not my go-to. So I'm trying now that summer is almost here to eat more fruit. So I chop up some fruit every other day and put it in the fridge in a box. So I have it ready on hand. Because I'm one of those people, if it's not there, um, I really have to motivate myself to fix it and like cut it or wash it, which is weird because I cook every day. So you should think I'm very motivated to do all that, but it's not with fruit. Do you all eat fruit every day? Hmm, I just thought I cut myself. All right, our cabbage is cut. We can get it cooking. Hi, game. If eating animals are not good, why government banned to eat them? Oh, why they don't ban it? Because the meat industries are and the milk industries are one of the most powerful industries in the world. They have big interest groups, so they would never ever ban that or not allow that, no matter what. That's same with fast food. Everyone is aware that fast food is really bad for you and certain things, and they still sell it, right? So it's because there's always an industry and a financial profit behind it, obviously. Um, it's not that they care, like governments care about our health or anything like that, in my opinion. Who gave you the yellow green friendship bracelet? One of my friends. She's the one that always watches Oscar when I'm in Germany, and she gave me the friendship bracelet. Has a little paw print on it, so it's like a friendship bracelet for her and Oscar. Sorry. Hi, Shurken. Sorry, I just saw you. How you doing? Oh, the Italian team did not qualify for the World Cup. I'm telling you, the world's going down to the drain. Italy not being in the World Cup, is that even possible? I still remember Italy against Germany many moons ago where it lost, or where we lost. I was very little, I could barely remember, but I remember how excited everyone was for that game, and I have like some memories. That was a very sad time for Germans. But then we kind of made up for it with the whole Brazil 7-1 Brazil or 7-2. Can you make a live stream with just troll comments? Well, it's basically like that at the moment, isn't it? Not just, but I feel like at the moment we have a lot of troll comments, so a little bit for everyone. Yes, Bob, I am German indeed. Ciao, Andre. Hey, we got Italians in the house today. Nice. It must be Bratwurst or Sauerbraten. You mean the national dish, German's national dish? I don't know. It really depends on where you're from in Germany. Like I said, I don't think there's just one German dish, like national dish. I think it depends on what area of Germany. It can be Bratwurst for sure, Sauerbraten, Schweinebraten, Knödel, Kässpätzle, Schnitzel, although Schnitzel is more like Austrian, but it's very common in Germany now. And everyone thinks about Schnitzel when they think about Germany, let's be real. I think we're doing a fine job moderating. Yes, absolutely, you are. You really are. Where's to
Tickle, tickle.
That's how every guy thinks girls react when you tickle them. Yeah.
No, that is garlic.
Apple with garlic. That's a weird combination, but
That's garlic.
can we get the wooden spoon? Yes, Winfield, I'm a man.
Did you take your vitamin? Hello?
I did take my vitamins, yes, and had them up here. Hello. Shuriken says hi.
Hi, Shuriken. Hello.
Oh, I need butter.
I'm gonna try one of these.
Well, they're frozen, so probably would want to unthaw them.
What?
One of those cheap ones. We need butter, of course. Hi Günther. Dankeschön. Grüße nach Niedersachsen. Ich mache gerade Apfelrotkraut mit Kartoffelbrei. Kartoffelpüree. We'll call it the Wooden Spoon Award. Whoever deserves the most wooden spoon gets an award, even though that would be like trying to award people for being naughty, which is never a good idea. I think that can be dangerous. Hello again, Muhammad. Butter is usually the answer. For German it is. Yes, we eat it like cheese. The bro came in Pennywise. Tickle, tickle. Yeah, he did that on purpose because he knows I hate when people do that, when they're like, tickle, tickle. It is so spooky, just like that tickle. And when they just randomly poke you, like on your arm or something on your side, you're like, oh, no. Sprung out of nowhere, he did. Hi, blah, blah. Sorry, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Dankeschön. Günther, was gab's bei dir heute? Was Gutes hoffentlich. Ayo, Princess. Sounds like you're from Mainz. I can see you. Well, yeah, that's usually what campers do. Like they record a person and then through this device and this technology, you can see me. I'm glad you can. that your eyesight is working properly. It's always good news. Shuriken egg is throwing again. Hopefully no injuries this time. Chinese ladies do that all the time. Oh, that's good. It's like a massage. It's a little rougher. I have such tight shoulders at the moment. It's because I sleep on my belly sometimes. It really messes up my neck. Oh, better. The comment about strangers asking you if you're ticklish and where is one of the creepiest. Oh, it's one of the creepiest things I've heard. The tickle the feet, yeah. There's some creepy stuff here. We don't need to watch any horror movies in this stream. We get our daily doses of that. Berlin, nice. Berlin war ich erst. Nee, schon lange her. Ich wollte sagen neulich, aber nee, schon sehr lange her, wenn ich drüber nachdenke. Been to Berlin maybe 6 times, maybe 6, 5, 6 times, 7 times. Do you like Berlin? How much does stream did I miss? Probably about like 20 minutes, I would say. Yeah, freak behavior. We get a lot of that. Somewhere over the rainbow. That's good. Good for you. Bro, which country did you belong? The good old Germany. Can you guys not hear the accent? I think it's pretty obvious. Bei mir gab es heute Mittag ein Fertiggericht süß und sauer. Auch lecker. Süß und sauer ist immer gut. Hatte ich neulich auch erst. Can you speak German, Darwin? Ja, ich spreche auch Deutsch. Not drawing, just no. Oh, laundry. I did that. Or I'm still doing it, so. Brother, we're in tune again. My laundry day is today. I'm halfway through. I always wait way too long for my laundry until I'm like literally on my last shirt. I like to do it all at once. I don't like doing like one machine of laundry every day or like every other day. I like to do like a 3-hour session of doing all my laundry at once. I'll show you real quick what I'm doing. So I'm frying, or I fried the onion, and now I'm adding the apple and the garlic to it. With some butter, of course. Just for like a minute or two, and then we'll add our cabbage. Maybe I'll do it. Here. Does it look like I'm in the pan? I know, it's not a good angle. Have to be a different angle. Oh well, I don't think I can do it from here. Can you please hold the fort for a bit? Oh, BT, wie war dein how was your food, by the way? Oh, sorry, princess, I thought you were German. But I forgot, most people in Berlin are not even, German speaking. I feel like a lot of, majority of Berlin people nowadays are from all over the world. So it's very international. In der Mikrowelle warm gemacht. Muss auch mal sein. Manchmal muss es auch einfach sein. Wir haben nicht immer die Zeit und Muße, um uns was selbst zu kochen, oder? Kann ich gut nachvollziehen. Die Tage habe ich auch öfter denn je momentan. Thank you, Mohammed. Horror movies don't feel fun like it used to be. How do you mean, blah blah? Do you think because the world is kind of like a scary place that you can't really relax watching them because you feel like the our normal world is kinda like a creepy, scary place right now, where you don't really enjoy watching horror movies? Or do you think they're just bad nowadays compared to how they used to be? No, it's bad. I'll leave it here. Oh, my hair's gonna get really curly from that steam. I remember that one day I was in the rainforest in China. I was going for a hike and we got lost a little bit, so it's a long story. Yeah, we got lost in the rainforest. My friend was sick, she almost passed out. So I had to run down and go to the street or find civilization or like the next road so I could stop a taxi or a car or something that gets us back. But I remember that day was, oh goodness gracious, miserable. It was so hot and steamy. It felt like here, like being right here in the steam. Like my hair, I looked like a sheep at the end of the day because I have curls, so my hair is usually curlier than this. So when I blow dry them with a blow dryer, they get turn wavy because the curls get blown out. But if I air dry them, I look like a sheep. And that day, uh, and the mosquitoes were everywhere. It was really scary and yeah, that was a crazy day thinking back. I but still miss those times. Horror movies sind wie dead already? 4, 5 Jahre, seit ich zuletzt in Berlin war. Mathe, ja, bei mir auch ungefähr. Ja, ungefähr an den Dreh bei mir auch. Deswegen dachte ich grade so neulich, na ja, die Zeit vergeht so schnell, dass neulich es fühlt sich an wie neulich, aber wenn man drüber nachdenkt, ist es überhaupt nicht neulich. How are you just fine and still single? Julio. Who said I'm single? Kannst du das sehen? Ne. Oder was meinst du? Hi, Asif. I like to get laundry done in one fell swoop. Yes, me too. It's like my designated laundry day. But if there's something you don't like to do, like laundry day, for example, try to make it exciting for you, you know? That's how I try to get myself in the mood of laundry day. So I put on some like lo-fi music in the morning or jazz music, or some like Animal Crossing music that I really like, with like some cute motive on the TV where they like have like Animal Crossing characters walking around. It's literally called Laundry Day. Just to get yourself in a cozy mood, make yourself some tea or some yummy drink. Um, and then just read a book while you're waiting for your laundry or do something that you usually don't feel like you have time to. But since you're waiting on the laundry to be done, you feel like you're doing something productive, even though the machine is doing it for you. And in the meantime, you just use that waiting time for something that you wouldn't usually have the time to, or watch a Netflix show or something, you know? And then just every 30 minutes, you get up and do another batch of laundry or fold it in between in like little steps, you know? Because that way you get excited about it and you're actually looking forward to laundry day. That's how I do it. Yes, Cujo. Hi, how you doing? I'm cooking myself. I was wondering if it looks like I'm in the pan, but I think the angle is weird. If it was like this, it would be better. Purple cabbage. Yes, I like purple cabbage. Let me show you. It's probably better to show you from this angle. The red cabbage is my favorite cabbage. It tastes so good with apple and onion, and usually, oh, I forgot. Where is it? Goodness gracious. 1 second. Oh, I found it. You need cinnamon sticks, or at least I like to use them. Cinnamon bark, just a little piece. Not much since it's not Christmas. I don't want to have it too wintry, but red cabbage can handle a lot of spices. So oftentimes I use juniper berries, cinnamon sticks, star anise, and cloves for it. And I will also add cherry juice or grape juice to it. For cloves, I just use clove powder. In case you didn't know, clove powder is very potent. It's very strong. So be careful. Don't use too much of it. But it has extreme content of antioxidants, and it's also a natural painkiller, technically. So if you have a tooth pain, you can try rubbing some clove powder on it or chewing on a clove, and it will numb your mouth. Germans are very big on like natural remedies. So you learn all that stuff from your grandparents usually. And I get like I'm here in the veil of Steam. Nee, Günther habe ich ni ach so, die Reaktion? Meintest du die? Die kleinen, Buttons, diese, Reaktion an der Seite? Wenn du das meinst, dann habe ich's gesehen. And yes, Petur, or Parkour, I call you Petur. Cinnamon makes stuff a little sweeter, it gives it a little bit more interesting flavor. But it's so the red cabbage is supposed to have, like, a little sweet taste to it. It's, like, not like a dessert, obviously, it's still, a side, like a salty side, but, yeah, it makes it more intense. I just like the flavor of it. My cat? Is my cat in the background? Cloves of spices and home remedies for toothache. Exactly, yes, Petur. I just said that. Chewing on them or rubbing some powder on your tooth or the gums. Very good. Nee, die Packung kann ich nicht sehen, leider. Tut mir leid. Du kannst es tatsächlich in bei meinen auf meiner Seite auf YouTube kann man zur Community gehen, da steht Community und da kann man 'n Bild posten, Günther. Also, wenn du das was posten möchtest, wenn irgendjemand if anyone wants to share stuff, by the way, if you have a cute cat, you cooked something delicious that you wanna share, if you tried one of the recipes, or you just wanna share something with me or the community or everyone, you can always go to the community tab on my channel, and you can post your own picture there or say something, and other people will see it. It's pretty new. It's not been there for a long time, so a lot of people are not aware of that. So if you want to share your cute animal or anything like that, any food that you love, anything you want me to try or something like that, you can always do that, and I'm always happy to see that. Sometimes I see it a little bit too late because I don't get notified about it, unfortunately, so I have to manually check. But yeah, if you feel like you want to share something, feel free to do so. Ne, Günther, leider nicht. Hier in Amerika benutze ich so was nicht. Aber, ich habe E-Mail-Kontakt auf meiner, Seite, wenn du bei meinem YouTube schaust, ganz unten in der Beschreibung oder eben, einfach bei Community Post. Kannst du 'n Bild reinposten oder irgendwas erzählen. Alles möglich hier zum Glück. Braucht man gar nix anderes mehr. 0:14 kochen? Backpflaumenbaum. Backpflaume, süßer Name. Wir haben Erfrischungsstäbchen hier, Backpflaume, Strohhalm. Die Deutschen haben immer die süßesten Namen. Eine Auswanderin? Ja, ja, die gibt's auch. Die soll es geben, die Auswanderer. Die Einwanderer und die Auswanderer, gibt's beides. Ich dachte mir, wenn so viele einwandern, muss auch mal jemand auswandern, oder? Damit die Balance wieder hergestellt wird. Viele ziehen nach Berlin und so, von überall her. Dann dachte ich, dann ziehe ich doch auch mal woanders hin. Warum ist mir das Deutsch angezeigt? Wahrscheinlich, weil ich Deutsche bin und viele Deutschland-Videos in meinen, Videos habe, nehme ich mal an, weil ich, oft nach Deutschland zurückkomme. I know, I wish you could all smell the recipe or the food. It's really smelling very strong. Hey, Berlin. Wie cool, als hätte ich's gewusst. Wir haben Niedersachsen hier. Wir haben einige Deutsche, hier in der Community. Deswegen spreche ich öfter Deutsch, als, ich sollte, weil die meisten hier Englisch sprechen. Hi, Waldemar. Hey, wir haben noch mehr Deutsche hier. Willkommen. Posted about dog agility championships on your community tab. Awesome dogs. Did you see it? I'm checking it out later. I haven't seen it. Sometimes I don't get notified about any community posts. I have to manually check them once in a while. And then I'm always shocked that I didn't see it. Niedersachsen, du oder ich? Ne, ich bin nicht aus Niedersachsen. Ich bin aus dem Schwarzwald, an der Schweizer Grenze. Ich habe im Paradies gewohnt vorher, aber bin wegen der Liebe ausgewandert, wie es halt manchmal so ist. Hi to Germany. Hey, the chat is turning BVB. We got Dortmund in the chat. We got more Germans and Americans here now. Thank you, Hydra. I can sorry, yeah, no, should try to switch more if I speak German and not keep it at German. Sometimes I get too excited having some fellow Germans here and, being able to speak German. Behind me? Don't scare me like that. Mm. My friend? Ja, ich bin schon 'n bisschen dämlich manchmal, muss ich gestehen. Aber ich gehe ganz oft zurück. Das heißt ganz oft, ein zweimal im Jahr, und dann genieße ich's immer sehr. Ja, das ist 'ne gute Frage. Aber tatsächlich habe ich hier, Hoffnung darauf, 'n bisschen Land zu haben und meinen eigenen Garten zu haben und Tiere und so. In Deutschland gestaltet sich das 'n bisschen schwieriger, wenn man nicht reich geboren ist oder Anwalt ist oder geerbt hat. Deswegen, so one of the things I'm excited about here in America is that I might have the possibility to have more land than I would be able to have in Germany because everything in Germany is extremely expensive. It's basically unaffordable unless you inherit it or you're rich. And one of my big dreams to have land where I can be self-sufficient, you know? Thank you, Ahmed. Hi, Sonu. A silhouette? Hmm. That might be the ghost. I sometimes feel like there's something here. So there's a place here nearby that is like a mass grave of civil soldiers. So, you know, never know. Yeah, there's been some spooky things happening in this place, but I'm trying not to focus on it and just be friendly with the ghost, the spirit, if there's anything. Das stimmt natürlich, Backpflaume. Die Heimat ist schon was Besonderes. Aber andererseits ist die Welt sehr groß und spannend zu sehen, wie es woanders ist. Ich sage nicht, dass es besser ist, auf keinen Fall. Aber es ist schon wirklich schön hier. Thank you, Shrikem. No joke. Blah, blah, that's scary. And you're not a troll, so extra scary now. If there was a troll saying that, I would be like, "Yeah, right." But, okay. Hmm. Well, please keep an eye on it, everyone, if you can see a silhouette behind me. Hi, Leonie, guten Abend. Well, I'm working from home, doing a long shift today. Are you working from home office? Okay. Ähm, Ich würde sagen, auf jeden Fall halb, halb, also natürlich auch für mich selber, ähm, weil ich habe auch schon vorher mal woanders gelebt, außerhalb von Deutschland, ähm, und, auch mit meinem Studium und so habe ich immer gerne gereist oder andere Kulturen gelernt und andere Sprachen. Deswegen, ich hatte immer den Drang, nicht in Deutschland zu wohnen. Ich weiß nicht warum, kann ich mir nicht erklären. Schon als Kind wollte ich immer irgendwie in England wohnen oder irgendwo anders, in China und so weiter. Dann bin ich nach China und jetzt bin ich zurück nach Deutschland und dann bin ich nach Amerika. In Amerika oder USA, Leonie. Amerika ist ja groß. Ich mag's nicht, wenn Leute Amerika sagen und USA meinen. Ich muss mir das mal merken. Sounds good. I'm drinking tea and doing laundry just now. That's good. Drinking some tea. Always good, even though it's a little tad bit late, but if it's nothing too pungent, I think
Excuse me.
we're good. I just drank my tea too, like
Yeah, me
30
too.
minutes ago. So I'm the one to talk. Where you from, Leonie? Oder wo bist du her? Als wenn früher zu Hause was passiert ist? Ne, das nicht. Ich hatte ganz, ganz, großartige Eltern und 'ne ganz tolle Kindheit. Lebst du alleine oder ne, mit meinem Partner. Ne, dringend musste ich auf gar keinen Fall weg. Ich hatte nur den Drang, andere Sprachen zu lernen oder Kulturen kennenzulernen. Das war schon immer so in mir. Ich habe immer Bücher über Sprachen und so was, mir in der Bibliothek ausgeliehen und versucht, Chinesisch zu lernen und so weiter. Und dann habe ich Chinesisch studiert und dann hat's mich dahin gezogen und jetzt bin ich in Amerika. Ne, Mainz schön. Mainz war ich auch schon 'n paar Mal. In der Gegend ist es sehr toll. Hi to California. Okay, so. Potatoes. We need to make our mashed potatoes because our cabbage is pretty much done. Let it simmer for a little bit longer. But that will be quick. I just gotta peel the potatoes. Jonathan, yes, I'm still cooking. Ich war auch schon in Mainz. Ja, Mainz ist echt toll. Was ist das Fazit von der Weltreise? Was ist dort und dort besser und schlechter? Einiges. Fazit. Ähm, Fazit ist, dass ich auf jeden Fall viel mehr zu schätzen weiß, wo ich herkomme und wie schön es zu Hause ist. Ähm, aber auch, dass es sehr spannend ist, zu wissen, wie Leute hier so ticken, was sie so denken, wie es hier aussieht, was man hier so anders macht. Man weiß, wie gesagt, dann zu schätzen, wie es zu Hause ist oder war. Und, aber hier hat man auch gewisse Freiheiten und, mehr Möglichkeiten, sage ich jetzt mal, als daheim. Ja, delicious, that's good. Where's my potatoes? Oh, I know. Und Fazit ist, dass man überall Familie finden kann oder Freunde, die, einem viel bedeuten und, das Leben bereichern, egal welche Sprache oder wo man aufgewachsen ist. Du sagst immer 100 Worte, ohne wirklich was zu sagen. Nö, das finde ich nicht. Es gibt ja nicht nur ein Fazit. Was soll ich denn, soll ich sagen, das ist schlecht, das ist gut? Deutschland ist toll, USA ist auch toll zum Leben, beides toll. Ne, Kinder habe ich keine. Nur 'n Hund und 2 Katzen. Cheap one in oolong, a light one, not roasted. That's good. Light is always good at that time of the day. Ein Fazit aber von Tennessee hier in Amerika, ähm, ich hatte noch nie Pollenallergie, außer hier in Tennessee, durch die wahrscheinlich verschiedenen Pollen, an die ich nicht gewöhnt bin. Ähm, zum ersten Mal in meinem Leben so 'n bisschen Pollenallergie entwickelt, weil die auch sehr stark sind hier. Katzen, Rusty und Moose. Moose, also quasi wie Elch, Moose. Beide aus'm Tierheim. 3 Kinder und bekomme im September mein 4. Oh wow, Glückwunsch. Wie toll. 4 Kinder. Ist auch 'ne ganze Aufgabe, oder? Ganz schöne Aufgabe. Hast du auch Katzen, Backpflaume? Und woher kommt der Name Backpflaume? Magst du Backpflaumen? Ich nehme es mal fast an. Yes, Potatoes. Ich war auch schon in Lörzweiler oder wie das noch hieß, jedenfalls beim Weinbau. Schön. Ja, die Weinberge vermisse ich. I miss the vineyards in Germany. I grew up next to a vineyard. So talking about stuff I miss about Germany or that are different between Germany and America, I definitely miss my vineyards, even though I know California has them, but talking about Tennessee now. Definitely liked going hiking in the vineyards and, going for walks there. Hi, William to UK. Is it sweet potatoes again? No, blah blah. This time it's regular potatoes, russet potatoes. Another difference between Germany and America. In Germany we use golden potatoes. In America you use russet potatoes. Hier in Amerika benutzt man weiße Kartoffeln statt die goldenen Kartoffeln. Die sind hier teurer. Ist viel zu machen mit den Kindern. Möchtest du irgendwann mal Kinder? Ja, irgendwann schon. Ähm, glaube ich schon. Bisher hatte ich noch nicht den Wunsch, aber ich warte mal noch darauf. Aber kommt sicher auch davon, dass man erst mal sich niederlassen muss und so und sich erst mal zurechtfinden muss, bevor man den Wunsch hat. Wenn man noch relativ neu ist an 'nem Ort, denke ich mal, dauert es noch 'ne Weile. Greetings. Hi Will, welcome back. Wir haben in der Nähe Urlaub gemacht. Schön. Wart ihr, campen oder im Hotel? Does anyone like camping here? Do you prefer hotel or camping? Hold on. Let's do a survey. I like doing surveys once in a while. I prefer camping, hotel. So, I hope it works. Camping is good, I agree. Ahmed, hotel. Can be very different opinions about that. Some people hate camping with a passion. It's oftentimes people that have formerly been in the military that are over it because they've been doing it for their job or, training. So oftentimes when I talk to people here from the army, they're like, they don't like camping anymore. They either like love it because they're used to it and they know how to do it, or they hate it. Chelsea Bunny posted pictures of the song Dynasty Cup fragments. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna check that out. Thank you. Nice. Okay, William, camping. Nice. I had a British friend a while ago from North England, and he loved camping. He would always go camping and send me pictures pretty much like twice a week or so. He'd always go out there um, into the hills and go camping, like wild camping. And I always thought it was so beautiful out there. I think Britain is just like amazing for camping. Can you make the pole a little bit bigger? Oh, sure.
Um,
It's very ambitious with that size. But challenging, ja.
Much more opportunity than
Ähm,
everybody.
wir, meine Eltern und ich haben da eine Ferienwohnung gehabt. Ah, wie schön, toll. Ferienwohnung. Das muss schön sein. I don't know why, but I somehow find my sister in you. She also likes cooking. Really? You said liked.
Within this month, it should be half.
Is it like a past tense on purpose or hope not? I don't mind camping as long as there is an air mattress. I got you. So you need a little bit. Like you don't want to lay on the ground with your back. I get that. Well, yeah, I need some sort of uh I don't like getting really cold at nighttime. Even though I really like winter camping and fall camping, but I need my good army sleeping bag, like the really tough stuff. That can go like negative 20 degrees or something without you getting cold. But the last time I did camping, it was pretty cold already, and I only brought my regular normal people sleeping bag, and it was so cold. That kept me up all night, and my feet were about to fall off. Not really, of course. It's not that cold, but it felt cold. Very hard sleeping on rocks and dirt. Yeah, if you have like a pokey, like a root under your back or some pebbles or rocks, it's definitely not the greatest thing. Um, if you're really tired, you will also sleep on that, I assume, but the air mattress is not a bad idea. Yoga mat is the bare minimum. Yes, I would say so. Like some sort of insulation, because the ground really um soaks up so much warmth from a body. Like you will cool out so easily on the ground. So being elevated from the ground, I have like an insulating in between is definitely always a good idea. When camping, do we have to carry all our stuff during the day or you? Oh, and it's gone. Camping remains a quiet, sacred link to life and nature. It is, yes, just being out in nature, just smelling the air and hearing all those sounds at night, which can also be a little scary sometimes. I did solo camping a few times. I really like started very slow, not going really far, but I did solo camping as a kid a lot. Like not far away from home, but like in my village. Um, but here in America, I did solo camping, I think twice, and it was a little scary, not gonna lie, hearing those sounds and hearing coyotes at night or owls and just deer walking around the tent. And usually, it's just squirrels or deer. But of course, hearing steps in the middle of the night is never a great feeling. Bye, blah, blah. Sorry, I just thought like potatoes to go on the stove. I'm sorry for not reading. I have wet fingers. I'm gonna scroll down real quick. Ach ja, an meinem 3. Oktober waren meine Eltern und ich auch auf der Insel Mainau. Oh cool, da war ich noch nie. Und auf meinem 14. Und dann waren wir auch noch am Schluchsee im Schwarzwald. Ja, Schluchsee ist in der Nähe von mir. Sehr toll dort. Da waren wir immer mit der Schule früher für Ausflüge. Ähm, Kann ich sehr empfehlen an alle Deutschen hier. Schwarzwald generell. sehr toll. Black Forest, I can highly recommend to everyone traveling to Germany. It's really beautiful. You have to ruck it all in. Car camping isn't camping. Oh, is that what you said, BT? Sorry, I see it here. So when camping, do we have to carry all our stuff during the day, or we can just be at campsite and go out and hike and come back to the site? Hmm, I don't know. I think you can just go to the campsite and go out and hike. Let's not be too strict about it, but I mean, if you do it like the army style, you definitely carry around your stuff, but not trying to make him like do army stuff during like a regular weekend, but he actually enjoys more of like the really outdoorsy, like off-grid stuff where we like going through the forest away from those official campsites and stuff and doing like a long hike before that. Which in America always feels a little bit more scary. Guten Appetit, Backpflaume. Genieß dein Essen. Um, sorry, I'm missing some messages here. But yeah, you have to rug it all. Car camping isn't camping. Car camping is definitely different from camping. Camping is definitely two different versions. I totally agree. Camping van is cool, yes. Ähm, okay. Manche Sachen share ich nicht hier auf YouTube, Linie, nicht aus, weil ich's dir nicht sagen will, aus generellen Gründen, Privatsphäre und so. Man sollte meinen, ja, manche Sachen mit manchen Informationen können viele Leute viel anfangen, sage ich mal. Ich lasse es mal da stehen. Nicht du, aber, so komische Typen und so. A few years back, I heard my tent being scratched at in the middle of the night. There was a bear and mountain lion warning earlier in the day. I don't think I got any sleep that night. Yeah, there was a mountain lion warning. Holy moly. Where was that, Cujo? That's crazy. Damals kaum Wasser drin. Wünsche ich dir einen schönen guten Appetit. Dankeschön, Günther. I don't like it when you can see other people around. For the most part, just being out in the woods alone is the best for me. Mm, that's what he says too. And I enjoy that too. But at nighttime, when everything gets dark, it kind of gets really scary. But I'm trying to get more used to that. I'm really not scared of that. But it can be a little unsettling as a woman. Backpflaumenbaum. Ich bin ja auch eine Frau. Ich habe nie behauptet, dass du ein Mann bist. Ich habe nur gesagt, lass es dir schmecken. Wenn ich 'ne Vermutung hätte, hätte ich sogar gesagt Frau. Aber tut auch gar nichts zur Sache. Keiner muss hier sagen irgendwelche Informationen preisgeben. Weder Streamer noch die im Chat. Keine Sorge. Mount Lemmon, northeast of Tucson, Arizona. There's a lot of mountain lions in that area, isn't it? It's definitely, a little scary. I remember going, hiking in Colorado, and, I don't think mountain lions there are super prominent, on, like, hiking paths or some, but, just the fact same with alligators in Florida, just the fact of knowing that there's some, potentially deadly predators around is definitely a little, sketchier. Oh ja, schon Nacht bei euch in Deutschland zu Hause. Dann geht mal alle ins Bett, wenn ihr müde seid. Ich will euch nicht lange aufhalten hier wach halten. Insgesamt voll stark, dass du rumreißt. Mhm. Und glücklich bin ich schon, Backpflaume. Nur sehr viel passiert, in letzter Zeit. Viele Todesfälle und so weiter, mit denen ich zu kämpfen habe. Ähm, aber das wäre mir in Deutschland passiert oder egal, wo ich bin. Deswegen wirklich vielleicht, ähm, nicht ganz so losgelöst momentan. Das ist ja ein Prozess, der noch dauert, über so was hinwegzukommen. Ähm, aber danke für deine Sorge oder deine Einschätzung. Aber keine Sorge. Wenn es mir nicht gut ginge, würde ich hoffentlich was daran ändern. Tschüss, Günther, gute Nacht, schlaf schön. I tried to fix my sleep schedule. My sleep schedule said try again tomorrow. Yeah, you're telling me. I'm trying really hard to keep my sleep schedule, even on the weekends. But sometimes, you know the feeling when you feel like the day doesn't have enough hours, and then the weekend rolls around, and you just want to enjoy the weekend and get all out of it, like all the hours out of the weekend. So you're trying to stay up longer to enjoy yourself, but then in the morning you're like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. That's quite understandable. Big part of the reason I like to be a remote sport. And a few people around, the odds of a creep finding you, you know, that is true. If you're in the middle of nowhere, like a place that's really hard to access or people wouldn't expect anyone to be around, that is true. Creeps finding you is probably a rare thing, unless they like track you or like watch you where you're going. You never know, but I mean, I guess that could happen anywhere, even on a campsite. You never know. In the end, the people on the campsite with you, you don't know them either. It's definitely easier for them, huh?
If my mom brought down the
His mom has puppies because she adopted a dog, and the dog was pregnant. She didn't know about that, so she took it because someone needed to get rid of it, and the dog is pregnant. So a few weeks after she adopted him or her, the dog got puppies. So they were asking us if we want to take one, but with Oscar being in his old age, I think having a puppy around him that's like just born would be so stressful for him and ruin his like daily schedule and the cats too, that I think that would be too much. So I have to be reasonable. Even though puppies are cute and it would be for free and it would help out, I just can't do it. For Oscar's sake. Mountain lions, bobcats, peccaries, diamondback rattlesnakes. Ooh, aren't those the most poisonous ones? Yes, Mike. Ich bin ausgewandert. Nicht willentlich. Ich bin damals nur zum Reisen hergekommen erstmal, aber bin dann irgendwann geblieben. Hi, Ankino. Apfelherz. Dankeschön, Ankino. Wir hatten vorhin schon mal jemanden aus Berlin hier.
yeah.
Danke für deinen Glauben an meine Sorge. Na ja.
Ja.
Weiß ich nicht, ob es echt Sorge war, aber ich vermute immer erst mal das Gute in Leuten. Stimmt zwar nicht immer, aber ich versuche es zumindest. Was deine Intention dahinter war, liegt an dir. Hat mit mir nichts zu tun. After watching this first shuriken, I would not mess with you in the woods. That's a good point, Kujo. I think shuriken, you definitely don't have much to worry about. So if I was you with your skills, and your height and everything, like, the impression that people would get of you, like, when you're, like, tall and, like, walking around with shurikens and, um, a beard and everything, I think people would probably not get a wrong thought. Something to strive to get 8 hours of, but barely manage. Oh, you mean sleep? Yeah, I'm the same. I'm usually getting, like, 4 or 5 hours or so. Maybe your fault that he's not interested in what you're doing. Hat er ihn Backpflaume, weil er gerade mit seiner Familie telefoniert. Ich glaube, Partner dürfen schon auch mal was alleine machen. Also, dass ich zum Beispiel mir was zu essen mache und dass jemand, der gerade von 9 Stunden Arbeit heimkommt, kurz mit seiner Familie telefoniert, glaube ich, okay. Also, für mich natürlich. Ich weiß nicht, wie deine Beziehung ist mit deinem Partner oder Partnerin, wenn du eine hast. Beziehung meine ich. Aber für uns ist es so klappt das so sehr gut, wenn jeder auch mal so 'n paar Stunden am Tag seine Dinge erledigt. Mm, the baby rattlesnake have the most potent venom. I heard about that. That I think it's also it's not just that they have a very potent venom. It's also that they cannot control how much venom they put into the victim. I think the big snakes they know to not completely give out all their venom at once. But I think the baby ones, what I heard at least here in Tennessee, because I looked a little bit into that because being new here, I want to learn a little bit more about snakes just to know what I'm dealing with. I think it's always good when you go to a new place, when you move somewhere else, to learn about the plants there, like poisonous plants, helpful plants like remedies, or like anything that could be like medicine, just in case. Um, some like animals, of course, and then also about snakes and anything like predator wise. So that's just what I read into it with the little baby snakes. They have no control over what they're doing. If you got a genie, what would you wish? A genie, just one wish. Hi, Anua. Good to see you back. Wow, that is super hard. Having one wish for a genie. Would you know what you want? Uh, I don't think I can answer that today. That is a tough one. That probably also depends on the day it would appear to me, but hmm, that is a tough one. Does anyone have an answer for that? They can't control it. Yes, exactly. Mm, a nebula. It's a dangerous trap, assuming that people will be too intimidated to mess with you. Mm, that is true. Caution is definitely good. Like, yeah, I know what you mean. If you're like over estimating something or underestimating something, that can be dangerous for sure. Caution is always good. Hey Arnold, snakes are nice in vinegar. Ooh, in vinegar? Like pickled snakes? Like instead of pickled cucumbers? I don't know. I never had that. I don't even know if I would ever want to try that. You can wish for more wishes. Yeah, yeah, that's usually like everyone's answer. I want to wish for more wishes, endless wishes. Honestly, that's almost like a curse. Getting one wish from the genie is kind of like a curse because I feel like if the wish doesn't turn out the way you think it would turn out or how it would affect you in like a positive way or the world that no matter like depending on what you wish for, um or having regrets, and you would have to think so hard about it, what that one wish is that I would probably start, I don't know, and imagine you regret it and you have, like, a better idea, like, the next moment, and then you're like, "Dang, this moment or opportunity is never gonna come back to me." Hmm. So it's almost like a curse having, like, a wish like that. Hey, Erfrischungsstäbchen. Ich habe vorhin über dich gesprochen, über deinen Namen, weil wir hier, 'ne Backpflaume hatten. Dann dachte ich, an Erfrischungsstäbchen, dass ihr alle so, kreative Namen habt. Are you afraid of spirits? Cole. Mm, I wouldn't say afraid, but I do not think that it's unrealistic, if that makes sense. Are you? Snakes give me nightmares. Can, yeah, same here. I had a lot of snake nightmares in my life. Um, so they do give me nightmares too. And those and spiders are definitely very frightening. Okay, let's close our vote or poll. So hotel wins with 57% over camping. So if anyone wants to participate before I close it, I'll close it now. So it's kind of close. Okay, now it's less close. Hotel gets more voices or okay, I'll leave it here for one more minute. How you I think it's a human because I know Anua. Anua has been here before. But I don't at the same time I don't know. You never know nowadays with anyone. I feel like bots or those things get really smart nowadays. Like they will have like full on conversations with you, kinda. But they follow like all like a similar pattern with like emojis and stuff and the way they like write something that's kinda detectable, but I feel like it's getting definitely smarter. So there's definitely some names where I have like some suspicion about if they're like real people or not. I'm not gonna say it, but there's definitely some where I'm like, this could be about actually, you know. Pickled snakes sound like some fiction from Indiana Jones. Yep, it does sound like something that you did not want to find like in a shed or something when you're in The Walking Dead and you're just trying to scavenge some places to get some food and you find some pickled snakes. You're like, oh, great. Better than nothing, I guess. Erfrischungsstäbchen schmecken nach wie vor zum Kotzen. Absolut. Deswegen ist dein Name sehr interessant, dass du den gewählt hast. Aber da haben bestimmt einige amerikanische Streamer oder Leute, die kein Deutsch sprechen, ihre Probleme mit, wenn sie das aussprechen müssen. Also gut gewählt. Invisibility, but I think it would corrupt me. Yeah, I think that is definitely something like things like that, wishes like that would be very risky for sure. At the same time, I don't know. People think it wouldn't, but then you never know. Like I had a conversation with my sister before, and she was like, "I would never want to have $1 million or like $1 billion because she'd be scared that she would, not handle the money well." And I'm like, my first reaction was like, "No, I think I would know what to do with it and just like buy some like big chunk of rainforest or buy like the hugest farm of animals or cattle and just have them like roam around freely on my land and let them have a good life or something, stuff like that." And I'm like, but at the end, I wouldn't be worried about that with myself. I think I have enough confidence in myself or trust in myself that I know I wouldn't be corrupted with money. But like a skill like or something like invisibility or something like that, I wouldn't want to have that. That's scary. I'm like honestly super, super scared of the Jesus cross. It scares me a lot. Even giving a thought makes me shiver. Also, I'm scared of ghosts. Wait, the Jesus cross gives you the shivers? Just the cross itself? Hmm. But you're also scared of ghosts, okay. Well, that's good, I guess, because if you would only be scared of the cross, that's like because I know what like I think there's certain things in this world that I would be scared of that cross, but when you're also scared of ghosts, I guess that cancels it out again. You know. I don't think you're a bot, Cole. No, the person I think that could be a bot is not here today. Bots are getting better. Yes, I agree. Definitely. They're definitely learning. I've heard of it. Oh, Blade Runner, yes. Blade Runner is really good. There's the old version and then the 2049 one, the newer one, which is really good. And I still haven't watched any of those movies that we talked about. The Ready or Not. I still have to see that. And there's another one I want to watch. There's one in the movies right now that I want to see. With Robert Pattinson. Still haven't seen that. Netherlands? No, I'm from Germany, Malone. But close enough. I mean, we're neighbors, and the accent probably sounds similar. An aversion to the cross is one of the classic symbols of demanding possession. Exactly, that's what I was thinking of, but I didn't want to directly say it like that. But yeah. But then again, he said he's scared of ghosts too. I'm gonna close the survey, Paul. So it's basically half at this point. So I guess it's kind of equal. I kind of assumed, but yeah, camping loses by one or two voices. What about passive superpowers? The ability to make good Michelin star dishes, perfect grammar, super long elbows. Super long elbows would be nice, yeah. And then I wouldn't have to deal with some comments if my elbows would be that long. I could just be up here. Because I do get comments sometimes, why are you so close to the phone? Well, because you gotta read it, donkey. How are you reading your phone? Like from here? Do you text like this with like a stick? But yeah, that would be a cool superpower. Cujo. Perfect grammar, never thinking about the grammar, never correcting yourself, or thinking about how to say a word or what word to use, just being able to speak all languages in the world. And super tough elbows would be good too, because I'm always doing that, but I feel like my elbows are getting tougher by the day. The more I'm doing this, the less I can feel. Man, that's frustrating me right now. Even thinking about it makes me sick. Let's not talk about it. Oh, Carl, might wanna ask someone to check that out if you, yeah. Never underestimate the power of long, sharp elbows. Well, it's definitely dangerous if you have a partner and you accidentally do that at nighttime. You wouldn't want to have long and sharp elbows for their sake, but. Hi, Barber. Good to see you too. How's your day been so far? Did you eat anything already? I hope so. You all eating good? Don't neglect that. Some people forget to eat when they're too stressed. I'm not one of them, unfortunately. Right? So many these days. I could name a very famous one, but that's not. Long fingers is crazy. Wear goggles around it, man. Just scrolling. Yeah, I know that. I know that live, the scrolling live, I do that on my days off a lot. Less than I should, for sure. Julie, wie geht's Marco? Gut, soweit ich weiß. Habe ihn heute kurz vorbeigeschaut, hat er hier. What did I miss? Hi, Kleber. Joseph. How are you doing? How's your day been? Ow. The cup is the most important part. Both answers. Those crucifix is something that gives me a tough time. Just plain crosses are still better. Scary. Well, Cole, take care. And I don't know. Can't give any advice on that. Shuriken might be more versed with that than I am, as with many things. I have to say. Barbara, I made red cabbage, and I'm currently waiting for my mashed potatoes to be done. I'm gonna drain them in a minute or two, and then I have my red apple cabbage here, or apple kraut. And I also have some vegetarian or vegan sausages I want to make with it. So I'm gonna wait until potatoes are boiled and then mash them. Some I don't like seeing in a crust. I don't know why, but I get scared a lot. That's weird or wild. Have you ever had any bad experiences outside of that, Cole? Where you like have like weird feelings in that sense? Okay, gute Nacht, Juli. Danke fürs Vorbeischauen. Schlaf schön. Dankeschön für die Glückwünsche oder die Wünsche. Ooh, I miss that, honestly. One of the most tasty German things is just plain. Goodness gracious, can I please just get one out of here? How hard can it be? Ugh. Lord have mercy. Okay. It's just plain soft potatoes. And then just with some butter. This butter goes into the mashed potatoes, by the way. I'm not eating that like that. I'm not crazy. I'm not that crazy. Hot. Potatoes with butter. I could eat it every day. It's so good. Because it's used to scare devils, I think. Yeah, evil spirits, demons, and stuff like that. These are the movies. So true. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. What's Cujo saying? Sorry. Butcher's house, Tears in the Rain, so legendary. Oh, that was a quote. Okay. Now I see. I get it. With the quotations. Ships on fire and the shoulder fire. That's probably also a movie quotation, I assume. Or might be. Who knows? We never know. Well, Cole, I hope you feel better soon. Maybe it helps you to go sleep because it's late in the UK already. That's scary. You should make a horror movie about it. Also, I'm gonna transfer my and sorry for being so nonchalant about this. Like, if that's actually what you feel right now, I'm very sorry. But nowadays with the internet, you never know what to take very serious and what not, you know. Transferring my cabbage real quick. And I'm also not an expert in that field at all, so I cannot give any advice. Except for, you probably having to grab, uh, that one book and trying your hardest to scare that thing, whatever it is, out of you. But Funhouse again. The IRS. Hey, I paid my taxes. Woo! I'm so glad I did it. It was like something like stuff like that, paperwork, anything that you have to sit down, collect all your stuff, and then deal with that for hours. It is so annoying, and I push stuff like that off all the time. I've always been struggling with procrastination a lot, but I did it right on time. Greg and hi. Actual pasta with minced meat, mushrooms, onion, and cheese on top. That sounds good. You would like to? Why don't you? Who's stopping you? Greg and who's the rascal stopping you from doing that? Ahmed needs 100 likes, otherwise he can't go to sleep. Yeah, you want Ahmed to get some sleep tonight, don't you? Poor fella. Okay, I'm getting this ready for my little sausages, and then we're about to plate up. Cheese. So I got these sausages here. Apple and maple. Field roast. I don't know. I've never had those. Carbon neutral company. Crafted with maple syrup. And wheat flour is like the first ingredient, or gluten. For anyone gluten intolerant, run. I'm German. We're naturally not gluten intolerant because we need bread to be alive. Letting you know, just like, or just like the thought of people being gluten intolerant as Germans, that's a painful thought, because not being able to eat any bread or, baked goods as a German must be really tough. Mm, too much. Oops, sorry. Ah, too much sodium in these sausages. Probably. There's too much sodium in everything these days. Too much sugar, too much hate in the world, too many trolls in the chat, too much of everything nowadays. So, do what you gotta do. And yes, I'm using butter again. I know I shouldn't, but some organic bread from Kroger, it's giving me. Oh, that's a little hot. Acid reflux. Really weird and tastes sweet, even though it only has 2 grams of sugar per 140 calories. Funny that you say that, BT. I went to Kroger the other day too and bought me a bread. I got it right here. It's like gold miner. It has like some grains in between. It's very squishy. It tastes kind of good, but also a little sweet. And I also have this one here, this Dave's bread, and it's also supposed to have less sugar and stuff, but it's still sweet. And I had acid reflux from it too. Pretty women don't know how to cook. It's just science. Right, Marty? Yep. Never cooked a day in my life. I only do that every single day. Grew up with a chef as a dad. Didn't teach me shit. Oh well. Women just can't cook. I'll believe Marty here. He knows what he's talking about. I think the bread from Lidl is the best. I don't have Lidl here, Gregan, unfortunately. There's no Lidl in this area or this part of the country. I wish. I think Lidl is just like a coast thing, like West Coast, East Coast, right? What was the bread you just held? That one? It's like this Dave's bread with the seeds and stuff. But it tastes really good. Don't get me wrong. Like obviously it has nothing to do with like a real bread. Um, but like a toast bread basically, you know. Like it's not a bad bread. So anyone that's ever had real bread from a bakery will know that those packaged breads are not really breads. They're more like a pastry kinda, and more like what's it called? Preservatives and stuff usually. But it depends. Like some of them are really ingredient wise not terrible. But you know, you have a big biceps. Yay! The last time someone complimented me on my biceps was many years ago. I don't even have a big bicep anymore, but I do work out, so it does give your arms muscles, but they're definitely not big anymore, not at all. They're really tiny compared to how I used to be like when I was back in Germany. But I used to some Lidl, especially donuts with chocolate. I mean, they're delicious, don't get me wrong. They're definitely good. Um, but also the rise of those discounters in Germany, um, with the bakeries, because of those discounters like Aldi and Lidl have bakeries inside of them, like inside the store, and they're so cheap. Like their stuff is so cheap that regular bakeries are really struggling keeping up with that because everyone is just going to Lidl and Aldi now to buy their bread or baked goods, and they don't have to go to the traditional bakeries anymore. So traditional bakeries are kind of like dying out now or struggling a lot because the prices there are much higher, and people are like, why would I go there if I can get a donut for 50 cents at Lidl or a bread for 1 euro instead of 5 euros? So they're struggling. So like I said, I always say that if something's too good to be true, it is not true or not good, you know? Like if it's too cheap to be true, then someone else is suffering from it, or the ingredients are bad, or yeah. A lot of those doughs that Lidl sold, I think, take it with a grain of salt, but I heard a lot of those originally came from Asia, like China. So kind of crazy to think about that. I knew the bicep message had to go through. Thank you, Shuriken. I appreciate that. I was like a compliment on my biceps. Funny enough, the raw pizza dough from Aldi is so good. I flatten a small piece and put it in a pan. I got that many times too during university. Just get like a pizza dough and then just like make a pizza with any kind of leftovers you have at home. I used to do that all the time. It's very inexpensive. Yeah, anything from Aldi or Lidl is so super inexpensive. To revise it after you buy it. It is already approved, those doughs. The one I'm thinking about at least. German bread is absolutely tasty. As you mentioned, traditional bakery in your country, I can confirm that you know how to bake proper bread. Yeah, for sure. Me personally, no. I really suck at baking bread, I have to say. I'm not a baker. That's something, I don't know, that I either have to come to terms with or improve myself, you know? I really am very passionate about cooking, about baking, not so much just because I'm not uh good at it, you know. Everything all right? Yes, thank you, clear about Joseph. Appreciate it. How about yourself? Yeah, Carl, you're still here. Carbon neutral is an interesting concept. Large companies buy land and plant trees to offset carbon footprint, pushing up land prices with less available for growing crops. Huh. Well, see, there we go again. It's too good to be true. So you think it's something good, but then you're like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, just greenwashing, I guess. A lot of people, companies, stores, brands do that. Greenwashing or any kind of washing in any direction. Yeah, instead of actually trying to do it better. It's like making it seem like it's better. Making our mashed taters in this big bowl just because it's easier for me to mash them. And I know I need to replace this thing because I shouldn't use plastic stuff, but I didn't feel like buying anyway. The result of making dough at home is a bit time consuming, but man, makes it a different. I prefer pre-ferment the yeast in the fridge for 24 hours and then add the rest of the flour and raisin. Wow. I used to do the 24-hour thing or just keeping it in the fridge for overnight at least. Um, used to make pizza dough all the time. I should make that again, by the way, but I haven't made that in a very long time. So thank you for the reminder, and that is great. And pre-fermenting, never did 24 hours, like I said, but even if you just do it overnight, it already makes a massive difference. So I agree on that one. Do you use dried yeast shuriken or do you use the yeast cubes? Do you have them here? I've never seen a yeast cube in America. Maybe I'm just blind and I don't see it, but adding some cream cheese to this. Also, I usually add nutmeg to my mashed potatoes. If you haven't tried that, you should. Nutmeg and garlic powder. I don't have either of them right now, so just has to do. But I hope it will be good. Also, I realized I'm not trying to generalize because we don't have many people here anyway, so I cannot generalize. But um, German people that are not been here or that haven't been here for a while, like new people, they are very nasty. Mm, something I don't miss about Germany, the crazy amount of nasty people. Like they get mad at you for just leaving or they're trying to make you um I don't know, make you upset in a passive way. Very unpleasant. Germans can be very unpleasant to be around. That's definitely something I don't miss being here. And I think Marco mentioned that before too, and I did too. A lot of people are very they don't like other people happy or that they did something that they would like to do, but they were scared of doing it themselves. Like for example, leaving the country, and then they're trying to like make it into something negative. So yeah, Germans can be very negative grumps, which is very unpleasant oftentimes. But that's on them. Kommt dir bekannt vor? Gerade über Deutsche gesprochen hier. Da sind sie schon. Stimmt doch, Erfrischungsstäbchen. Nicht du natürlich. Ihr nicht, ich meinte die, die neu dazukommen manchmal. So alte Grantler, die dann sagen: „Ja, aber ist doch bestimmt scheiße dort und wie kannst du nur“ ähm, dieses Klassische. Ich lebe in Tennessee, in den USA. Früher war alles besser, ja. Zahl mal lieber deine Steuern in Deutschland. Deine 43%. Und ich stimme zu, Steuern zahlen ist sehr wichtig für die Gesellschaft. Hatte ich auch noch nie was dagegen. Hier zahlt man ja auch Steuern. Hallo Frank Schmidt. Jetzt habe ich gerade über Deutsche gesprochen. Jetzt seid ihr alle hier. Ja, kann ich klagen, ja. Ich lache da immer drüber mit meiner Schwester, tatsächlich. Weil ich doch Deutscher bin, dass ich denke, also logischerweise, ich bin ja auch Deutsche. Ähm, und das verstecke ich auch nicht. Warum auch? Aber wenn ich in Deutschland bin zum Beispiel und wir nach Hause laufen oder ich mich von ihr verabschiede, sage ich immer so, oh je, naja, na dann. Es hat immer so ein, so ein, sorry, the dry potato, rusted potatoes do not sit well with Germans. I'm not used to that crumbly consistency still. Ähm, Immer so klagend, so 'n klagender Beiton oder Unterton. Na ja, KH hast du sehr gut beschrieben hier. Ja, kann ich klagen. Nie gut. Mir geht's nie gut. Man darf bloß nicht sagen, dass es einem gut geht, weil dann sind die anderen ja neidisch, wenn man das sagt. Ähm, Germany has good cooks like Armin Meiwes. Armin Meiwes, sagt mir, glaube ich, gar nix, aber vielleicht, wenn ich 'n Foto von den oh, sorry. If I would see a picture of him, I would probably recognize him, but the name, no. Nutmeg and mashed potatoes, interesting idea. Just a tiny little dash. Oder 'n bisschen, Muskatnuss im Kartoffelpüree muss doch sein, sage ich immer. Ganz kleiner Schuss oder 'n kleines bisschen, 'ne Prise. Wie lange lebst du in den USA? Seit ungefähr 3 Jahren, Frank, circa. Ich überlege grade. Ja, doch. Länger als gedacht. Was treibt dich denn nach Tennessee? Ich habe 'nen Soldaten kennengelernt. KH, wie in 'nem schlechten Film oder 'nem guten Film, je nachdem, wie man's sehen möchte. Wie bei so 'nem nächsten typischen Netflix-Film. Don't look him up. Was bin da? Oh, oops. Is it a bad guy? It sounds like it. It has to be. Was he one of those guys back then in the certain place that did weird stuff with them? Ein Muckefitzle, ja, ganz kleines Bitzle. Hi, Mark, Dr. Mark. I'm doing good. Kamut and Faro? Yeah, I had Kamut before and Faro, but only maybe twice in my life, to be honest. Wo ist das, Daniel? Ah, ihr seid doch blöd, ey. Nicht ihr. Nur du, Daniel. Bin ich fast drauf reingefallen. Zum Glück habe ich's nicht ausgesprochen. Wo aus Deutschland kommst du? Ich komme aus dem Schwarzwald, unten an der Grenze zur Schweiz und Frankreich. Oh, yeah, okay. It's okay, Cujo. I was like, it sounds like it sounds a little sus. Because I was like, why would he know some random German chef like that? Just like some like real German chef, you know. Heute gibt's Rotkraut mit Kartoffelpüree und Bratwurst. Lecker, lecker. Please, everybody. Oh, thank you, Ahmed. You're at 90, so Ahmed can only go to bed if there's 100 likes. So please let that poor fella have his way and go to bed. Ahmed, ich hoffe, dir geht's gut noch, dass du nicht schon halb eingeschlafen bist. Hi, Asen. 5 a.m. in the morning. Wow, you're up early. Ach, Witze kommen auch aus dem Schwarzwald. Echt? Woher? Also nicht genau.
Yo, we got the food up in here.
Südschwarzwald, Nord, Mittel. Muss natürlich keine Ortseingabe machen hier. Mache ich selbstverständlich auch nicht, obwohl doch, in meinen Videos ich habe hier auch Schwarzwald-Videos hochgeladen auf meinem Kanal bei Videos, also unter den normalen Videos, nicht Livestreams, siehst du, wo ich her bin, falls es dich interessiert. Aua. Oh, a big difference between Germans and Americans. When Americans hurt their finger, they would say "ow," like ouch or ow. In America, you say "aua." In Germany, you say "aua," like you add an "a" at the end. Some of us, at least. I don't know about everyone, but so, meine Würstle, Rotkraut, Kartoffelbrei und Würstels. So deutsch, oder? Dein Livestream wurde mir eines Tages zufällig vorgeschlagen. Du hast angenehme Ausstrahlung, vermittelst viel Leichtigkeit. Danke, Arthur. Mir wurde vorhin das Gegenteil vorgeworfen. Mir wurde gesagt, dass ich hier sehr bedrückt aussehe und bestimmt eine ganz schlimme Kindheit hatte, warum ich Deutschland verlassen habe. Ich liebe Ferndiagnosen sehr, muss ich sagen. Genauso wie gekitzelt werden. Ticke, ticke, ticke. Ferndiagnosen und Kitzeln. Gibt nichts Besseres auf der Welt. Oder? Und die Fußfetischisten sind auch ganz toll. Die kommen mir immer am besten. So. Uiuiui. I was putting laundry away, but I went back. I'm aware of that guy also. Oh, what guy? Oh. Nordschwarzwald. Okay, ich bin aus dem Südschwarzwald. Also bist du aus dem Norden. Schön. Hi, Kerala, nice. You are looking so nice. You seem to be glowing. I think you got some pretty color in your face from the outdoors with the horse and the target practice on them. Thank you, Mark. Yes, I've been outside quite a bit recently, so I'm like I'm tanning a little bit, I guess, but my freckles are getting really strong right now from all the sun I'm getting, and my hair will get blonder. And I also to cut my hair; it's getting drier too, looking like hay now. Like I was honestly surprised that the horses didn't try to eat my hair when I was out there with the horses, but I wouldn't have been surprised if they did. But sind das deutsche Würstchen? Nee, there's nothing. No German sausages here. I was asked if that's German sausages. I wish. This is American sausage. But we eat what we have. Gotta make the best out of it. These look spectacular, sister. Thank you, Shuriken. Appreciate it, brother. The dish looks great. Vegan sausages is S tier. Honestly, it's getting there, y'all. The Beyond Meat stuff, for example, it is good. Like this is not Beyond Meat. This was like something on sale. Let me try the sausage real quick. If it's good. It smells good. No, it's okay. Is there one? No, it's actually not bad. The first bite was off-throwing because of consistency. Because I'm used to the Beyond Meat products. They're really like top tier. You can't beat it. Better than like real sausages, in my opinion. But these taste like one of those OG vegan products that you bought like 10 years ago or 5 years ago in the store. But still good. I made the red cabbage mark. If you scroll back, if you go to the beginning of the stream, I'm making the red apple cabbage myself. So I have onions, cabbage, cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves, and red cabbage, of course, and cherry juice. That's how I make it. Like I like to add some sort of juice to it to give it more like a fruitiness instead of adding sugar. I know fruit is also sugar, but for more like moisture and make sure you get rid of those cinnamon pieces. And usually I also add bay leaves to it, but I didn't have any bay leaves. I'm pretty much out of spices in the kitchen right now, which I'm not a fan of, and I don't have onion. Mm.
Oh, yes.
Ach goodness. Bin direkt wieder in der Heimat. I'm back in Germany eating this in my head right now. It's so nostalgic. My dad made red cabbage all the time. I love it. Mm. Morning stars are good too, I agree. Have some burger patties of those on that brand. Nee, KH. Als ob. Der ist doch Amerikaner. Der lernt doch keine andere Sprache, Mensch. Ist doch hier die Regel. Man darf nur eine Sprache sprechen. Ich mache nur Spaß, aber auch nicht ganz. Sorry, so ist das. 10 points from Shuriken for that. No points for me. But I'm still happy you used the term. But you don't earn points here. You only earn the spoon in this kitchen. Have I done this today? Anyone in need for the spoon? Kind of like confession, but not in a biblical sense or like a spiritual sense. So if anyone needed a spoon, this is for you. A true chef plates with the garnish. Well, screw that garnish. My dad was a real chef for 30 years and he didn't put on garnish. He did for Christmas and okay, let's be real, he did put on some garnish now that I think about it. So guess I'm not a real chef, but that's okay. It tastes delicious. BT is no fun. Why? Because of funny comments. BT, are you holding back funny comments from us? You don't want us to laugh? Hi Günther, ich bin jetzt am Essen. Ich habe mein Essen gemacht. Ich zeig's dir nochmal. Würstle, Rotkraut und Kartoffelbrei. Na, satt geworden? Naja, ich bin noch am Essen. Noch nicht ganz. Dauert bei mir noch ein bisschen, bis ich satt werde, leider. Deswegen habe ich auch ein bisschen zugenommen. Mein Magen hat sich hier in Amerika ein bisschen vergrößert. I'm the garnish. I'm just gonna hop on the plate. KH, auf einer Skala von 1 bis 1000, wie sehr vermisst du deutsches Brot? 1000. Die Sprache ist amerikanisch, genau. Und so sieht's aus. Auch kein richtiges Englisch, oder? Mhm. Immer noch am Essen. Could you know me well already? No capers today. Actually, never say never. No. Meine Deutschen hier. Seid ihr auch so Kapern besessen wie ich? Oder bin ich nur verrückt? Ich liebe meine Kapern. I'm gonna try this with capers now. It's probably gonna be yucky. I'm a huge fan of capers. But I would assume let's not do that. Let's be hygienic and use a fresh fork. I'm gonna add a caper to the mashed potatoes and then some to the cabbage. Oh, that's a little much now. Well, they're everywhere now. Cujo, you gotta mess up my food. Even though I'm doing it, but I'm gonna blame you. Some people always need someone to blame in this society nowadays instead of themselves. I'm just doing what everyone's doing. Let's try the red cabbage with the capers. Maybe we're onto something here.
Like controller.
I do not hate it because capers are capers and they're always delicious. So it might be yucky for some, but I could probably eat chocolate with capers to be honest and not hate it. Mashed potatoes with capers. Let me try this again. Maybe that was just a lucky bite. Just not enough for science. I'll do it again with a different ratio now. The caper ratio is slightly up. Mmm. Cujo, Cujo. Not bad, not bad. Oh, mashed potatoes with capers. Lecker. Could you teach us German? I'm legitimately interested. I could. Spoon, Löffel. Löffel. I could. I was thinking, or I got so many requests already about German or German language that I might do something in that sense where I'm like doing a bilingual video or something where you can try to speak both, or I have to figure that out, but I'm working on it. Probably not this month, but next month, because I have so much stuff going on my plate right now. Literally. BT, that's very cute, but don't go all the way there. There's a lot of effort. I'm not spoon. Cujo, that was a cool idea with the capers. I didn't think about that. Why did I never think about that? I need to add capers to everything from now on, just in case you never lose. I deleted the following, but sure it would let it slide. Even with smells fart syndrome. Goodness gracious. Das freut people everywhere. Ohio. Freut ihr euch schon auf die Fußball-Weltmeisterschaft? Ja, sehr. Ich bin ja mal gespannt, ob die hier so wie geplant stattfindet, ob es da noch mal irgendwie Proteste oder so was gibt. Fräulein, nein. Runter. Zack. Runter. Fräulein, nein.
Where's my food, Macy? Better give me all the food.
That's gonna be my new thing now. Mashed potatoes with capers. Oh my goodness, that's so good.
So good.
Mmm.
So yummy and delicious.
Good girl. 10 points, 50 points to Gryffindor. Let's not be frugal with the points. You're definitely gonna win the House Cup this month.
Why is it to Gryffindor?
If it would be in Gryffindor, what are you saying?
Who?
Cujo?
Oh, sure.
If you were in the chat, you would know the people.
Jojo, you're a Slytherin.
He's definitely not Slytherin. Thank you, Sonic. Good night, Ankino. Schlaf schön. Deutsches Brot. Ja, gibt ja wohl nichts Besseres. Wenn ich in Deutschland bin, esse ich jeden Tag Brot. Oder Gebäck. Sollte ich? Nee. Tue ich aber trotzdem. My accent with English is epic. You mean a stupid German accent? I don't know about that. I feel like the German accent is always associated with either super goofiness or like villains, like from the movies, you know? Yes, Team Capers. Handshake. Good job. Absolutely. You all gotta buy a glass of capers. They're usually in the pickled section. How many languages do you speak? German, English, Chinese, and a little bit of Swedish. What kind of sausage is that? Veggie sausage, plant-based? Yes, this is vegan plant-based sausage. Made from wheat gluten. It has sage, maple syrup, and spices. It's really good. Now that I eat it more, it was very sweet in the beginning, but I'm really starting to like it a lot. I know you're also eating vegetarian, Mark, right? Stellungnahme eines Amis zum deutschen Essen. Klar. Charge.
What?
What do you think about German food? And this one? Did you try it already?
Huh?
Did you try it already? Goodness. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What sausage is it?
It's like a veggie sausage. A veggie sausage. Ahmed, are you still here? Ahmed, are you still among us? I'm sorry we're not at 100 likes. I should try harder so you can go to bed. I know you said you only go to bed when there's 100 likes. So please, if anyone hasn't liked yet, don't do it for me. Do it for Ahmed's sake. Caper brine. Oh goodness, yeah. I could drink that stuff. If you make salad sauces, caper brine or pickle juice, delish. Or if you make a burger sauce, ketchup, mustard, some mayonnaise, and some pickle juice, and you have the best burger sauce ever. Sieht nach einer Gurke aus. Die Wurst wie wie ein Pickel oder so ein Cornichon. Stimmt. Aber schmeckt, anders, zum Glück. You like really I burped, by the way, sorry. You like but I make those, like, tiny little burps. Those kinda like secretive burps. You're, like, really intelligent. I might be scared of you. I wouldn't say that. Don't worry about that. I'm not that intelligent at all. Yeah, they're clean because I cleaned in the dishwasher and I started it. And I cleaned the kitchen. 5 likes are left. I know, it's so close. But, I think we're just the same people in here that already have liked it, so, um, I think it's gonna be a long waiting game because YouTube is not pushing it to other people anymore. "你真的中你真的懂中文吗？真的?" Arthur asked, "Do you really understand Chinese?" Yes. We have Wiener Schnitzel in Texas. You got Austrian Schnitzel in Texas, huh? Nice. How is it? I wish you could compare it to the real deal. We have Schnitzel here too in some places, but it's more like a chicken tender, and often has chicken meat, so it's not the real deal here. Make burger sauce and mix in some no anchovy Worcester. Mm. What is no anchovy Worcester? Like Worcester sauce? I mix that if I make fried onions or fried mushrooms, like not belly button, um, button mushrooms. Bee button mushrooms. That sounds yucky. Hm. Erfrischungsstäbchen, zeigst du mit dem Finger auf mich? Wie unhöflich. Spaß. Yeah, vegan versus the sauce. I already thought so. It's like I use vegan fish sauce and vegan oyster sauce for Asian dishes. So it's all out there, y'all. There's a lot of plant-based options for those kind of condiments. But to be honest, I never had a vegan Worcester sauce. I never seen any of those here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tennessee is not the most vegan friendly or plant-based friendly state that you could live in. I know that's probably not surprising. I mixed way too many capers with this, by the way. But way too many and capers don't go together in one sentence. Oh, that's good. Could you try it? That mashed potato with the caper is good.
It's food for mom.
You're not eating it now?
A little bit.
A little bit? Are you already full?
Okay.
Wiener Schnitzel ist auch lecker, das stimmt. Hatte ich schon lange nicht. Clearly found your people. Yes. You wanna try capers with mashed potatoes?
Sure.
Sure. I didn't think you would. Yay. Okay, let's see. We're gonna test this now. 99 likes. Ahmed, you can almost go to bed. At 100 likes, Ahmed will go to bed and have the best sleep ever, with the sweetest dreams. He deserves it. Been so patient. Okay, let's get rid of the lemon pieces. Also, Pujo, there's capers with lemon pieces. It has like lemon juice and lemon zest in it and orange peel. It's kind of good. So let's try some other stuff. There's the man and there's the capers.
It's okay.
No taste. Only in woman. Woman.
Wait.
Although thinking about his ex-girlfriends. Okay, let's clean up a little bit because this is a mess here. Capers are perfect with pasta. Yes. Oh, pasta, red onion, olive oil, lemon juice, um, capers. Um, if you don't, if you're not plant-based, some sardines in it, some Parmesan cheese for those that eat that stuff, or completely without that. Delish. Garlic, of course. Ja. Hast du schon mal vegetarische Wurst gegessen? Eine Cousine von mir ist Vegetarierin. Ich habe schon mal eine. Mochte ich nicht. Ja, manche sind ein bisschen komisch von der Konsistenz her, so klebrig oder matschig. Die hier, die ich gerade hatte, sind auch vegetarische Würstchen. Die waren auch ein bisschen ungewohnt, aber es gibt ein paar Marken, die machen wirklich sehr gute vegetarische Würstchen. Muss man ein bisschen ausprobieren. We got 100. Why do I only see 99? Ja. Ahmed, you did it. Congratulations. I only see 99, so I don't know if why it's different for y'all. It was the same last time. It wouldn't show me the same numbers of likes. So maybe some of them are bots and I only see the real number. So it's 99 here. Maybe YouTube wants to make me stay in the stream a little bit longer so they get more traffic. I don't know. Conspiracy. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me in the kitchen for so long. This was so much fun. I didn't expect to be streaming for over 2 hours at all. I thought it's gonna be like, I don't know, 40 minutes. But y'all always make me stay here forever, which is good. Like it's fun and I'm really enjoying conversation and I'm always learning something new. And it's such an interesting exchange to hear from all different people and countries and ages and backgrounds and languages. This brave new world with the AI and the bots. Yeah, it is a little. I agree. Die gab es mal als Menü vom Deutschen Roten Kreuz. Essen auf Rädern. Essen auf Rädern. Meals on Wheels. For example, just an information. There's a picture you see on the cars from Meals on Wheels in Germany. And my dad drew that picture when he was younger, and he basically didn't get any money for it because it was a brand new idea. And the guy was friends with him that established that, at least in our area. I don't know if it's Germany wide, but if you see a guy on roller skates on one of those cars holding a hot plate of food, my dad drew that when I was very young. And like I said, didn't get paid for it. Maybe like 100 euros or so as a thank you. But yeah, he made the logo and the picture for the Meals on Wheels. Essen auf Rädern. Das Bild hat mein Papa entworfen, wenn ihr das Gleiche habt wie wir auch. Ich weiß nicht, ob das deutschlandweit so ist oder nur bei uns in der Gegend. Okay, everybody, I am going to bed. Pray for all. Thank you, Ahmed. Praying for you too, and thank you for staying up. I hope you get enough sleep now, and you can sleep long enough tomorrow, and you're not going to be tired. So thank you so much, and 100 likes, yay! Now I see it too. Thank you for that. Did you? No drums, I have not yet, but I'm gonna go shopping today. Marmite is on the list. Emmentaler or Swiss cheese, Nutella, and what was the other one? Can anyone help me out? There was one thing that was also mentioned that I needed to try. Mm, what was it? I think I took a screenshot of it, so I might be able to see it later. This Meals and Reels anecdote is awesome and a bit unfortunate too. Yeah, sometimes people just get taken advantage of without knowing about it, but I think he was very passionate with his art before he became a chef, so I think it was pleasure for him to just do it, you know. There's a lot of people that started like art college or university and weren't good at it, so they always hired my dad to paint pictures for them for their presentation map when they before they get selected for being able to go to that university. So he helped a few people out to be able to make it into art university. So he did that for fun, you know, he loved that. Thanks, Ahmed, for the smileys or the emojis. Happy Oscar emojis. Mhm. I need to upgrade them. I think I can hopefully add some more. I think it's either one or two more channel members, but I have to figure that out. For now, this will do. Mm, Mark, I buy Beyond Meat veggie sausages or plant-based sausages. They are by far the most tasty real deal, or taste like the real deal. Even better than the real deal. Sometimes I'm like grossed out by the smell and flavor of real sausages because it smells very um yucky almost, or you find this like yucky pieces of like veins in it and like blood vessels and um what's it the other stuff called, like the heart, like not bone but the ones that's like super chewy. And if you haven't tried Beyond Meat sausages yet or patties or anything like that, it's really really good if you want to have like a plant-based day or something, you know. Ich komme da nur drauf, weil wir, mein Vater und ich, eine Zeit lang nach dem Tod von unserer Mutter Essen auf Rädern zum Deutschen Rotkreuz bekommen haben. Oh, das tut mir leid mit deiner Mutter. Ich bin froh natürlich, dass es so 'n Service gibt. Mein Papa hat ganz lange für, Essen auf Rädern gekocht und das Logo von denen entworfen. Und war dann ganz lange Teil davon. Ähm, Hat mir immer Spaß gemacht, dazu zu gucken, wenn er da gekocht hat und so. Und manchmal habe ich da auch was von denen bekommen, wenn die noch was übrig hatten. Sind sie noch mal bei mir zu Hause vorbeigefahren, wenn er auf der Arbeit war und ich alleine war nach der Schule oder so. Hm, aber ja, gut, dass es so was gibt in Deutschland. Können wir echt froh sein. After admit I had vegetarian haggis one time. Really good? Nice. Yeah. Honestly, there's so much, especially the minced, meat, or how do you call it here? Hamburger meat, ground beef, that stuff in vegan. There's so many good ones out there nowadays, so, super easily replaceable. Yeah, right? They were really great. I agree, they have the same consistency almost, the color, even, like, the red juice that comes out because they have a lot of, like, beetroot extract in it, I think that makes it, like, red. So you're really not missing out on anything. Honestly, they are kinda addictive, like, they almost taste better than the real deal in my opinion. But anyone that hasn't came across them, and you need to have something good, you know, if you have some plant-based friends coming over, or I don't know, sort of try it for yourself, recommend that. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this plate now and let you all go into the night or the morning or whatever time it is where you're watching right now. Und gute Nacht an alle meine Deutschen. Bleibt nicht zu lange wach, sonst gibt's den Löffel. Ihr wisst Bescheid. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. And I'll see you all next time. Have a great evening or rest of your evening. And it was so much fun hanging out with everyone and talking to you all. Thank you all for being here. Bye, Kuju. Make sure you eat enough capers. Keep that caper juice going through the veins. Inzwischen wohne ich aber alleine und mache mir mein Essen mit der Mikrowelle. Das geht auch. Mikrowelle muss auch mal sein. Aber auch manchmal selber kochen, wenn's geht. Manchmal, ist es wichtig. Oder wenigstens 'n bisschen Salat oder so was zwischendurch, für die frischen Vitamine oder 'n bisschen Obst klein schneiden. Take care, you too. Thank you, Shuriken. Good night, brother. Bye, Mark. Good night. Bye, Kucho. Bye, Leon. Bye, everyone. Bye, Carl. Carl, can you tell me again, what bye in Welsh is? I kinda wanna remember it. I haven't said it in a while. Tschüss, Günther, schlaf gut. Gute Nacht in die Heimat. I hear Oscar. Oscar. Hmm. Oh, he's itching. I hope Carl is still here. If not, I'm just gonna stand around here awkwardly waiting for it. Man, I wish I had some soy milk or something to make my mashed potatoes a little bit more liquid. Mhm. I have. I've been cooking for hours, not eating for hours. I wish. Cooking took me a while. I tried to stream and cook at the same time, like doing it fast, like normal speed as you would normally do. Almost made me choke on my piece of red cabbage. How do you say Carl has left the chat? Yeah. Howdy, her. Yeah. Bye, Carl. I guess Carl is not among us anymore. I mean, not in the chat. So we'll learn from him next time when he's here. That's fine. Bye, everyone. We'll ask Carl when he gets here tomorrow or so. Bye bye. Good night, everyone. Thank you again.